Imagine a world where your favorite superheroes turn into ravenous zombies, devouring everything in sight. It's the stuff of nightmares, and Marvel Zombies brings it to life in a way that's both thrilling and terrifying. Fans have been eagerly anticipating this animated miniseries on Disney+, and now that it's here, it's delivering a delightfully gruesome experience, packed with death, destruction, and plenty of undead mayhem. But here's where it gets controversial. This series doesn't just spare. It cleverly nods to some of the darkest, most twisted moments in Marvel Comics history, including a bizarre incident involving the Fantastic Four that might just make you question the genius of one of Marvel's smartest heroes. Stick around, because this homage is a wild ride that ties into a storyline most people miss, and it could spark some heated debates about heroism and unintended consequences. Marvel Studios Animation has unleashed Marvel Zombies, a miniseries that's streaming now on Disney+, and living up to the hype with its full-throttle embrace of horror. Unlike the milder chills of Werewolf by Night, which dipped its toes into the spooky side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this show dives headfirst into gore, relentless zombie torment, and the brutal demise of major characters. It's a treat for horror fans, but what really stands out is how it pays tribute to some of the most messed up elements from Marvel's comic book past. Elements that add layers of depth and nostalgia for longtime readers. Take episode 2, for instance. Early on, we see Shang-Chi, played by the charismatic Simu Liu, cruising through a vast desert with his team, herding cattle and blasting journey tunes for a carefree sing-along. It's a light-hearted moment that quickly spirals into chaos when a gang of motorcycle-riding Skrulls shows up, intent on stealing the cows. The ensuing action feels like a nod to the high-octane, post-apocalyptic madness of George Miller's Mad Max films, with bikes roaring and dust flying. But for Marvel enthusiasts, it's also a clear homage to the Skull Kill Krew, a lesser-known but fascinating group from the comics, who are shape-shifting aliens with a penchant for motorcycle mayhem. Now, if you're new to Marvel lore, let's break this down a bit. Skrulls are extraterrestrial beings from another planet who can change their appearance to look like anyone or anything. They were first introduced in the 1960s by creators Stan Lee and Jack Kirby in Fantastic Four #2, where they invade Earth to conquer it by impersonating the heroes. But Reed Richards, the brilliant leader of the Fantastic Four, also known as Mr. Fantastic, outsmarts them by erasing their memories and transforming them into harmless cows. Sounds clever, right? Well, here's the part most people miss, and where things get really twisted. Years later in the comics, those very cows end up as hamburger meat, consumed by unsuspecting humans who unknowingly ingest Skrull DNA. This bizarre twist leads to some of those humans developing shape-shifting abilities, banding together to form the Skull Kill Krew, a motorcycle gang that wreaks havoc across the Marvel Universe. The inclusion of cows and bike-riding Skrulls in Marvel Zombies Episode 2 is a direct callback to this storyline, blending humor with horror in a way that's both fun and unsettling. It adds a layer of comic book history that rewards fans who know the details, turning a simple desert chase into something richer. And this is the part that could spark differing opinions. Does this homage highlight Reed Richards' brilliance? Or does it expose a colossal oversight that makes him look downright foolish? After all, his plan to neutralize the Skrulls by turning them into cows inadvertently leads to a new threat through the food chain. Is it a stroke of genius gone awry? Or a reminder that even the smartest minds can have blind spots? In the episode, Shang-Chi and his group handle the Skrulls efficiently, dispatching them without much fuss, but the cameo still packs a punch for comics veterans. It's clear that series creators Brian Andrews and Zeb Wells have a deep knowledge of Marvel's expansive history, weaving in these Easter eggs to enhance the horror adventure. Marvel Zombies Season 1 is available now on Disney+, ready to sink its teeth into your viewing habits. What do you think? Does this Fantastic Four callback add to the fun? Or does it make you rethink Reed's decisions? Is it a clever tribute or a controversial choice that questions the ethics of superhero solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own take on how Marvel handles these dark homages.